The Dak Bungalow at Dakor by B.M. Croker. And so you two young women are going off on a 3 days journey, all by yourselves, in a bullock tonga, to spend Christmas with your husbands in the jungle. The speaker was Mrs. Duff, the wife of our Deputy Commissioner, and the two enterprising young women were Mrs. Goodchild, the wife of the police officer of the district, and myself, wife of the forest officer. We were the only ladies in Karwassa, a little up-country station more than 100 miles from the line of rail. Karwassa was a pretty place, an oasis of civilization among leagues and leagues of surrounding forest and jungle. It boasted a post office, public gardens with tennis courts, a tiny church, a few well-kept shady roads, and 6 thatched bungalows surrounded by luxuriant gardens. In the hot weather all the community were at home, under the shelter of their own roof trees and punkahs, and within reach of ice, for we actually boasted an ice machine. During these hot months we had, so to speak, our season. The Deputy Commissioner, Forest Officer, Police Officer, Doctor and Engineer were all in, and our gaieties took the form of tennis at daybreak, moonlight picnics, whist parties, little dinners, and now and then a beat for tiger, on which occasions we ladies were safely roosted in trustworthy trees. It is whispered that in small and isolated stations the fair sex are either mortal enemies or bosom friends. I am proud to be in a position to state that we ladies of Karwassa came under the latter head. Mrs. Goodchild and I were especially intimate. We were nearly the same age. We were young. We had been married in the same year, and tasted our first experiences of India together. We lent each other books, we read each other our home letters, helped to compose one another's Jersey-made costumes, and poured little confidences into one another's ears. We had made numerous joint excursions in the cold season, had been out in the same camp for a month at a time, and when our husbands were in a malarious or uncivilized district, had journeyed on horseback or in a bullock tonga and joined them at some accessible spot in the regions of Dâk Bungalows and bazaar fowl. Mrs. Duff, stout, elderly, and averse to locomotion, contented herself with her comfortable bungalow at Karwassa, her weekly budget of letters from her numerous olive branches in England, and with adventures and thrilling experiences at second hand. "And so you are off tomorrow," she continued, addressing herself to Mrs. Goodchild. "I suppose you know where you are going?" "Yes," returned my companion promptly, unfolding a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?